We welcome you all once again to Modern Ghana Exclusives. Today we are on the premises of Ghana's premier distillery company, GIHOC Distilleries, and we shall be interacting with the managing director of GIHOC Distilleries in the person of Mr. Maswell Kofi Jumah, aka Kofi Ghana, as we all know him to be. He'll be sharing with us GIHOC Distilleries and its operations and some success stories, so to speak, since he assumed his position as the MD. So, nice meeting you once again, sir. All right. Following our appointment, what can you share with us, the state of GIHOC as of 2017, and then fast forward 2020, what you have been able to achieve so far?
I remember when I walked in, there was a red van in front of the gate, and workers were wearing red vans.
You mean on your first day at work?
Yeah, when I walked in. Apparently, it had been there for months. The managing director from GIHOC had put in a terminal leave for most of 2017. I guess right after Nana Akufo-Addo came into the scene. And so it was over here, they don't even have a deputy. And so what it meant was that they ran the place with a board but no MD. Some of the managers were told to act as a management team. Of course, that wasn't the best. Workers' morale was extremely low. Like I said, they were wearing red bands. Salaries were not something that you can write home about. The managers were okay, but the workers, some were taking as low as 250 cedis a month. 2017. This is not
Interesting.
the best. They had shortages of raw materials, so production was also challenging. It had been the case for a period. Of course, debtors were after them, and you could say that it was on the brink of collapsing. So that was a huge challenge. Equipment needed, maintenance. The production line needed maintenance. A lot of the cars and trucks that were doing deliveries were parked because they needed to be fixed. It was basically an Accra operation, no presence in the regions at all. In Kumasi, for example, there was one person that represented Ashanti, Brahafo, and the 3 northern regions, with no staff, just that one person. The same with the western region and central region, and then not Volta. There were no representation at all. So it was really tough, getting the place to turn around. We needed to go to our suppliers and renegotiate and promise them that we find money to pay them, and they needed to bear with us. There were shortages of bottles also, and bottles we have to import. Fortunately, by the end of the year, we were able to do some work with a lot of sacrifices. I mean, a lot. I had to loan my personal cars to GIHOC. Even up to now, some of the things that they use are donations from me. And so by the end of 2017, we were able to not make profit, but at least, there were no losses. 2018 was then the full year that we had. And, we attempted to resolve some of the problems, like the production line, raw materials. We managed to get all of that with the help of Access Bank. And managed to get production going. We reorganized the organization here, introduced controls. Because one of the problems that they were confronted with is that there were a lot of stealing going on. Even distributors were giving very liberal terms, and they were walking away with our monies. Some of them, were criminal, because there was collaboration between our workers and the distributors. But by the time we got into 2018, we started, closing some of these holes. But we managed also to get the workers on our side by increasing salaries to a minimum of 1,000 cedis. So for a person will be making 250 a year for a long time, 1,000 cedis a minimum. So we introduced a cafeteria system where companies subsidize their food. They spent like 5 cedis a day. So working morale, was also high by the time we got to 2018, and we started producing. We started supplying our products through the regions, and we created an export office so that we could also begin to sell outside. Liberia was our first target because they really loved Mandingo. And then, we went to Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. Now we are pursuing Europe and the US. We have a temporary approval to export to the US, which is a big breakthrough for us. Just as we were about to get approval for China, the thing came about to, we put it on hold. We are working in South Africa, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Sierra Leone. So at least we'll be able to outside and both inside we have expanded our sales force